Hey kids, Michael Creasy here, aka That Interview Guy, still wandering around NAR here at the Orlando convention, and I was walking by the booth here, and you can see all the activity in the background. I thought that they were giving money away or something. It turns out to be Realtor.com, and there's a lot of excitement happening here, and I happen to be with Max Pigman, and he's going to share with us what's happening with Realtor.com and how agents are using it in this market to be more productive. Max, take it away.
Hey, thanks for having me. You know, this is very exciting for us this year because this year what we're seeing primarily agents that are coming in that really are looking for solutions. They're not kind of the deer in the headlights and wow, there's lots of options. They're really serious about, hey, I need something that works in this kind of market. And the exciting thing for us is this is the perfect time for us to show them the statistics on what is currently working, what are sellers looking for, what are buyers looking for, and we're in a perfect position to help them out in that regard because when you look at what's happened to print media and the decline in the amount of traffic going there, we are in a great spot to receive that traffic. And as the number one website in America for real estate, we can show agents not only how to get more photos of their properties online, which buyers want to see, but how critical it is because buyers are actually sorting by the number of photos now. So those that are not providing that additional content, they're disadvantaging their home sellers. The listings are dropping to the top of the pile. And then we're showing them how to feature their homes so they can actually get an exclusive spot that when someone types in a zip code, their home pops up first. Those particular properties are actually getting 19 times more views than the average property on Realtor.com. So it's a compelling way to show a home seller, this is why you should list with me. I dominate this zip code because on the number one site in America for real estate, I can make your home pop up first. So it's great to be able to offer solutions to agents that not only work, but show them how to leverage them with home sellers and home buyers today.
A couple weeks ago, I was in Reston with my friend Alan Haynes. He has his Cyberstars, and Alan's an avid fisherman.
I know Alan.
Alan has this philosophy. He says, go where the fish are, Mike. That's where they're biting. If the buyers are coming to Realtor.com, it seems like a no-brainer. That's where you should be populating your listings.
Yeah, you know, we see a kind of a transition going on because at first everybody was talking about SEO, search engine optimization, and how important it is for me to pay for placement on all these search engines. And now we're starting to see a shift and people are saying, wait a minute, where are people already going to look for homes? Wouldn't it make more sense for me to place myself around that home search so that if there's 11 million homes being viewed in my neck of the woods on a monthly basis, which we can tell you that, we can tell you every market how many homes were viewed there last month, then maybe I should buy some display advertising around that home search. So we have something called Featured Agent now, where you can actually own up to 20% of your market and wrap all the listings with your content. And right now the buyers are searching for things like, you know, foreclosure and prices and decreases. And so we're seeing the messaging that agents are using. The successful agents are changing their message to adapt to the current marketplace and what buyers are intrigued by now so that the click-through rate goes up on those ads.
Like any good product, Realtor.com is a tool. It's an effective tool if you know how to use it properly. And one of the things that I see agents fumbling the ball on is you provide multiple photos and you'll see one static picture of a house with snow on the roof and we're in the middle of August. I mean, what's with that? You guys have made it so simple, not only for photos, but now you've aggregated leads for different
virtual tours.
I couldn't think of it. I'm just so enamored here.
Yep.
But you've made it so easy for them to integrate all this stuff. Why aren't they doing it?
You know, I think a lot of it is the simple fact that most realtors, and now probably not as much maybe the folks that are watching this, but most realtors are considered offline consumers today. That means they know what the internet is, they know how to eBay, they know how to Google, they dabble on the internet, but they don't spend 5 to 6 hours a day there like many people do. So they tend to notice things in the offline world, like the picture that's upside down in the home book. I notice that right away and I'm going to get it fixed. But they just don't go online on a regular basis to say, hey, what do my properties look like? What do I look like online? They don't pretend that they're a buyer and just go out and look around. If they did, because they do when we walk in here, I'll pull them up, and these are successful agents, and I'll pull up their listings and they'll say, is that what they look like? Like that? Say, yeah, that's what they look like. We need to get that fixed. And it's just a matter of shifting their priorities and for them to understand how important it is to make sure that the way they appear online is not only attracting buyers, but sellers, looking at the latest research, are starting to evaluate their marketing performance before they even call them to list. So it's critical that they do that.
Max Pigman, I want to thank you, Realtor.com. You know, kids, like anything, I said it's a tool, it's an effective tool if you know how to use it. These guys have taken it down to such a simple thing. It's like taking a crayon to paper. I mean, that's pretty fundamental. So I'm going to go out here, see what kind of trouble I can still get into before the sun goes down. Michael Crease is that interview guy. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see others, plus audio interviews I've done with top producing agents, go to thatinterviewguide.com.